Hello, I'm Sam.
And I'm Anna.
And this is the first episode of Baysian Eats, where we go around and review Asian restaurants in the Bay Area.
Today's guest will feature Kimberly Mitchell, who has never tried dumplings before, so stay tuned to watch her try soup dumplings.
We will be going to Little Shanghai, which is a small Asian restaurant in San Mateo. And Anna has been there plenty of times, but I have never been there, so...
We hope you enjoy this first ever episode, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel to see future updates. Bye! Hey, Sam!
Oh, I saw the...
Hello! We're back with our haul, and we're going to go drive to the Hillsdale Shopping Mall now because we were unable to secure filming privileges in the restaurant. But there's lots of good food, and we'll see you there. Hello! And we have returned. Revealing. I tied the bow on too tight. Do you need help? I got it. I am a strong, independent woman. Okay. Do you want to reveal the item?
I think Anna should say the names of the things because I don't know.
Okay. So we got a total of 5 items.
This is the fried rice.
This is the fried rice with pork. We also got xiaolongbao. We got wine chicken, but you can't see it because it's liquid.
Soy sauce.
That's soy sauce. And we also got the spare ribs. They're just like sweet and sour spare ribs. Okay. So now, I mean, we should just eat. Hey Sam, what do you think of the chow mein?
It's very good. It's different from Panda Express.
In what way?
It's actually chow mein. Panda Express chow mein's not real. But it's really good. Really tasty and has spinach, so it's healthy. I always had a nightmare about this type of chicken because my grandma always gets chicken feet and it's scary to me. It's like really salty. Oh no. I usually like my chicken warm. This one's cold. It's just a different style. Not my vibe though.
Anna, how did you feel about the chicken?
Well, I mean, I really like cold chicken. It's kind of an unpopular opinion, but I grew up with cold chicken, so it's not that strange to me. It is a little salty, but it's not the worst I've ever had. I would say that this dish is okay, but it's not great. I would say there are different places that you should probably order this from if you want to try it out, but I wouldn't say that it's terrible.
Yeah. And how did you feel about the pork?
So usually when Chinese restaurants make sweet and sour pork, they will deep fry it and then put it in this like red and orange sauce. This is different in that it's actually in a brown sauce. I believe it might be soy sauce. But I would say that it's really nice. It's not too like overpowering. Like the pork still shines through. But yeah, overall I would say this is definitely one of the better dishes.
So Kim, do you want to tell us about your history with dumplings?
So I've never had a dumpling before, and I'm struggling right now. I swear I know how to use chopsticks, but come on, no. Wait, so what's inside a dumpling usually?
So usually dumplings are meat and vegetables. This one's special because it's called a xiaolongbao, which means that it has soup inside. So
Okay. I'll try it.
Wait, is there pork?
yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, I kind of see what you mean with like the soup inside. But I think it's interesting because like a lot of our dishes today had pork, but they're all cooked in like different styles, so it doesn't really feel like you're eating the same thing twice. This one has almost like, it's like a little bit sweet. But yeah, it's really good. Recommend.
Okay, so we're back in my car, and we finished, obviously. It was a lot of food, so we have our leftovers here. And we also got boba, because Chinese food can get really greasy sometimes.
I got ice cream.
Yeah, Kim got ice cream. She's a special one.
Oh, you know.
But yeah, for me not having much Chinese food in my life, I guess, it was pretty good. I liked the fried rice and the chow mein. The chicken I did not like at all. I did not like the chicken at all. That was like so salty. And who likes cold chicken? I mean, Anna does, but like, does she really count?
The only thing I would probably say is like, unless you're like Anna and like cold chicken, it's probably better to just eat at the restaurant rather than getting takeout, because I think the food gets really cold like really quickly. Because even though we drove to the Hillsdale Mall, it was only like, I would say 10 minutes. So for the food to get cold that quickly, like it's definitely something that you would probably have to eat there and eat quickly. But yeah.
I mean, to be fair, we did take a while getting to the restaurant, so it was probably already like all ready, except we just got there late.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so I thought that overall it's not probably the most authentic Chinese food, but it's pretty good for like a local place that's pretty cheap actually. We got 5 dishes and we paid $51 including tax. So it's about $10 per dish on average, which is actually really good considering that the portion sizes are pretty big. Like, we thought we would be able to finish all of them, but we didn't.
Yeah, I think the rice and the chow mein together was kind of like what made it so filling too. So I think maybe just order one, or like, I don't know, you would have to have a group of, like a larger group, I think, in order to finish everything that we ordered, because we still have a lot to take home. But yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, or no, 1 to 10 dumplings, how many dumplings would you give?
I'd say this is a pretty solid 7.5. I was a little sad that the food was really greasy, which is usually a sign that it's not authentic, because Chinese food is usually pretty, like,
Not greasy.
yeah, pretty not greasy. But I would say that the flavors and the general food itself is pretty reflective of what I've had in China myself. So if you want a taste of something that's local, it's a little like hole in the wall-ish, you should definitely check it out.
And Sam, how would you rate Little Shanghai, right? Yeah.
I would say like 7 dumplings. A little under Anna, just because of the chicken. If I didn't have the chicken, I think it would be like 9 dumplings, you know? But because of the chicken, the coldness and the saltiness of that chicken.
You know that's how they make it traditionally, right?
Well, I didn't like it, so it's therefore 7 dumplings.
Okay. Tim?
Nice. Oh, I think if it was hot, I would probably give it maybe like an 8. But I think because it was cold, I would probably give it a 7. But I think my favorite one was it wasn't braised pork, but what was it? It was like the...
Oh, the sweet and sour spare ribs?
Yeah, I like those ones. Those were good. Yay!
So that's a wrap for this episode of Baysian Eats. We will see you next time when we go to another undisclosed Asian eatery. And we'll see you then. Bye!